tutorial. Probably something that will end up being a big series on my channel, but yeah, that's basically it. I will actually be doing like 2 tutorials I think today. They will be courses of building, definitely editing, and of course shooting. So yeah, first is 90s. Yeah, not the 90 that you put on when you go to sleep, but the 90s in Fortnite. There's 3 ways of doing this. I'm going to show you every single way. I'll be showing you the easier one, the hard. Actually, there's 6 ways, but I'll show you. But there's so it's very confusing. So the first piece of 90s, which I find the most comfortable, there's 2 ways of doing it. First is you run up, and if you're using wood, you will probably, if I go here, you will probably see that line in the middle. If you do see that line there, sorry about that. If you do see that line there, then that's where you'd want to be running. Okay. So, or there's another way of doing this. You can go there. I mostly do it here, and so I'll show you how to do it now. So pretty simple. You run up. Actually, no, scrap that idea. Do not run up there. Run here. Because if we do that, then we'll go. Because we actually kind of need to go into the side. Yeah, that will happen. So scrap the idea. So scrap the idea of going in the middle. So you want to go like that. You see that line, and you want to be running about, I don't know, like 2 players in, and then you want to run up, go like that, that, and that. That's the first way. I don't actually do that way, but it might be a bit slower, but if you find that more comfortable, you might accidentally do that one as well, but that's actually pretty good for when you advance onto this other method, which I would say if you did want to learn how to do it, you should probably do that little piece first where you go like that. Okay, so the second one is this. Okay, so you guys all know that trick, okay, this is very similar to that. So what you do is bam, 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 bam. You need to make sure you have that one there, or actually you don't really, but it will be faster. So bam, bam. Okay, so like, sorry, bam, bam, and bam. See, you can practice that. I'll be showing you the other 4 kinds of 90s. So yeah, this is the other way. This is probably a one that the second advanced one for me, at least. So you want to go same place where we went last time, and you want to run up to about here. You want to turn to your right or your left depending on which way you're going, and you want to place 2 walls and a ramp. This one's pretty easy. As you can probably tell, there's also another way of doing it, which is quite more advanced. So basically you go like that, you run up, and see, it's quite fast. So you run up, you turn to your right or your left depending on which way you're going. You place the floor and your ramp, bam, bam. You see, I can't do it very well as I don't find that comfortable, but if you do, then, or if you don't actually and you just want to learn it, then go in some creative or playgrounds and just test that out. And the final way is actually there's only one way for this method, and this is this method. So you'd actually, this time, depending on which way you're going, if you're using wood, you should probably see those two lines there. I want you to go on either one. If you're going left, you go to the right one. If you're going right, go to the left one. And you run up it, and you do the first form of 90 that I showed you, okay? Well, the second one. You will see that you will have a little difference, so if you really want, you could do it here, like for example, if you could go here and you could go, but I think it's a lot more comfortable if you do it that way. Okay, second thing, if you're in a situation where you have a lot of mats, this is the one for you, okay? Wait, what? Okay, so if you have a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean like 100, and there's like 2 players in front of you, what do you do? Or okay, I don't think I've seen someone do that in a while, but still, if you still do that, then if you do one of those methods, do this one, okay? So this is pretty easy. There's 3 ways of doing this one. The one that I find the most comfortable is a ram, a floor. When you're doing the floor, you need to like aim down, or you actually do you? No, you actually don't. So scrap what I just said. But so yeah, and then a wall, ramp, floor, wall, ramp, floor, wall, and then turn into some 90s. If you do it loads in playgrounds and you begin to be really good, I actually can't even do this, so yeah, you could do that. The other method, the other method of doing it is actually, if you don't have much mats, you could do a single one or that, or even do that. I mean, sorry, not that, I mean like that. If you scrap that idea, if you don't have many mats, that's probably, you would probably want to do that if they're there, they're in a box that you know they don't have many mats. You should probably do like build up a little bit so you can get high ground. I would say if they did have high ground, I would probably say you should do 90s instead of that thing. Could always place a pyramid and do like, I still need to master that, yes. Could always do that, but okay, so the second one, I actually need to build up one. Okay, so you look kind of like, so sorry, let me go. You will see that, you don't have to see that, but if you see like the tip of that, you go look at that, you place a floor, no, that was a ramp, a floor, a wall, a ramp, okay, like that, okay? This is something with aiming. I do see a lot of people, actually no, this is another thing with building. Okay, this is like a building episode kind of. I do actually see a lot of people when they're in fights, they don't build because they realise they have 0 mats. You know, that's a big problem, okay? So if you have 0 mats, there's a shelter behind you. Do not do that and stand cluelessly. Run behind that shelter. And then if you get a good angle, you could even like start shooting them, you know. So yeah, if you do have mats and you're just standing there cluelessly, it's not hard to just place a wall, you know. Like if they're still on the floor, you know they don't have mats. Or if you don't have a gun and you're just doing that because you have a few mats, just go like that, turn back like that, you know? You know what I mean? So you could easily do that if you actually needed help to do that. That should probably be it, but actually, wait. One more thing, okay? If you do that, I have a solution, okay? So you guys know okay, so basically you know the method of going bam 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 now, which was in earlier of the video, and you want to move and still have high ground, okay? Like they're a little below you and you want to get to them, but you want to keep high ground. What do you do? So what I would do, I'd do bam bam bam. It's kind of hard because you need to jump to the right and press that down, okay? Then do it again, bam 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 bam. See? You know, it may be if you really wanted, like you could, if you're really good, you could go like that. I actually can't do that. Like yeah, if you began to get really good, you could do that. So I think that will actually be it for this episode. So I'm gonna edit this and see you in the next one. And I think I will call this Fortnite Battle Royale Tips and Tricks.